palm open, hook and hook, flatten out, and you go right for your strangle. Okay. Now, so a lot of guys get turtled up, don't they? We see this a lot. Okay. And some guys it works for them, usually doesn't, but some guys it does. And what they're doing, they're telling you, well, they don't want to fight you, or they don't have an idea what to do down here, or they're just waiting for the referee to call a break in the action. Okay. And that's where you say, oh, thank you, I will make you pay for that. Okay, so we're going to open it up just like we did in the first exercise, just the warm-up drill. We're going to pop them open and make a hole, okay? And you'll see what we're going to do in a minute here. Anything to add to that, or we're good?
Okay, so grabbing the belt, palm that way, okay? Grabbing the collar, or even the kind of the scruff of the neck region. Don't worry about this, because if he's turtled up, it's going to be harder to get. If you're worried about getting your fingers in there, palm down, kind of slap them on the back, and then grab. And what that does is that increases the surface area, which means you've got more grip on it, okay? So I can grab the whole damn thing now and open them up, okay? As I take that step forward, make a big step and then move them so that it's my body weight, not my arms that are really doing it. If I go like this, you know, he's not really opening. If I move my body and then haul him over, he's going to open up, okay? It also allows me to pop back through here and hook right through there. My knee blocks the back of his butt.
Everybody see this? Come on here, see this, what he's done here? Now, look the way he sunk his first leg in. He sunk his anchor leg in here. See, he opened him up. Now watch his body movement here. Watch his posture.
Okay. Shift this way, okay, from right here. Shift back, okay, back of the knee and thigh goes right behind his butt, okay? And then we hook right through there, okay? As the hook comes through, get a hold of the lapels as high as you can get, and then my elbows are going to go out as I push my feet back and straighten up.
Now, stay there just for a second. I have a saying, and I sincerely believe this, all strangles, all shimewas and chokes start with the legs. What a silly thing to say, huh? Well, look, I've got to immobilize his lower extremities here. If I control his hips to his legs, he's mine. Okay, guess who's winning now? It's this guy right here. Because he has no control over his lower body. All right? And he can't move. He can't base up. He can't get back to a base and get out of trouble. That's what happens here. So by doing that, and you decide, earlier before we just grabbed here on this. You can do a lot of ways to flatten them out. But a good way to start, it's a very high rate of success, is to grab those lapels like Derek was showing you, pull them out as you drive them forward. So we'll work on that now, and then we'll show the Hadaka Jime. Sure. So do that again. So watch how he opened them up. He's turned up. Flatten out. Now, it's showtime, all right? Okay. Whichever hand he prefers, and we all have a preference, but it's good to get both of them.
You're all over there, so I'll go that way.
Which way are you going to go that way? No, we're going to keep it flat.
Oh, okay.
Which hand are you going to choke with?
Yeah.
Lefty? Okay. All right, so he prefers to choke with his left. What he's going to do, everybody watch, and kind of like I said, he's going to, when he brings his hand out, he's going to dig it through his palm down, and he's going to do what we call a square grip, all right? And it's good to get thumb and hook them up like this, nice and tight. See a square grip, all right? Now, notice, it's kind of hard to see, but this bone right here is right in his trachea, and that hurts. And his fist, now his palm down, his other hand is right behind his ear. Now Derek's head is right on his side. Now he's trapping with his shoulder, his arms, and his head, and his hands. His neck's got nowhere to go in bad places, and he knows to tap, and you squeeze and tap, okay? You should be good at both sides. Now, I prefer this as opposed to the figure four. There are a lot of ways to do it. You can slide it in. We got a pretty nice one we may show. But let's do this one first. Okay. This one hurts more, to be real honest with you. This makes him gag, and it's easier to get. And if he's got a sweaty neck, you can slide that in there a lot. It's a little tougher to get up into here. Some guys can do it. If you can do it, that's fine. But for me today, be nice to an old man. Just do the square grip, okay? All right, but work it here, and you have them nice and tight. All right, and it's a very, very strong choke, strangle. It is a choke because I'm blocking the airway. Just like we were talking about CPR, somebody's choking on something. When you block the trachea, that's a choke, okay? And this is pretty much a classic choke because you're blocking the trachea and making them gag and squeal and everything else. But you're cutting off the air to the supply to the brain as well. The setup is the hardest stuff. The strangle is the easy part. That's easy. Okay, but setting them there and getting in control is the tough part. So one more time, can you do that? So we're gonna open them up, pop them open, hook and hook, flatten out, and you go right for your strangle. Okay. Now, remember when we drilled and warmed up? Remember the near side leg was the anchor leg? That's exactly what he did, wasn't he? He was on that side, that was the side he went to. He didn't loop his leg over all the way over, did he, first? He got the first hook in. At least I got the near leg ride going and controlling it. He may be a really good grappler, and he may pop out or do something that spins out, gets out of trouble. Could happen. But I've got the near leg on him, and now I can do some other stuff. At least I got a start of a good ride going. So that's important to do that too. A lot of little things there that make a big thing happen, okay? It's a really simple movement, but it has a real high rate of success. It works at all levels, no matter what sport, whether it's judo or BJJ or whatever. It's very simple yet very effective, okay? All right, we'll start with that, and then we'll do some other fun stuff too. Okay, we good?